So we need to talk about men and masculinity. We've lost the idea of what it means to be a man and embrace masculinity. Our culture seems to fight against it, and it seems to be emasculating men at every turn. Young men are left now without identity and being constantly labelled as toxic for just following their instincts, and this is killing men mentally and turning us into something we're not. We need to address this and give men back their identity. As a professional coach and someone who's worked in the field for 15 years, I've watched young men struggle to find their place in this world, which is becoming increasingly hostile to the values of strength, courage, and honour. I've seen their confusion, frustration, and quiet desperation. They're burdened by pressure to be everything at once, strong and yet sensitive, confident yet humble, and driven and yet content. When you add in the bombardment of social media, men constantly compare themselves to unrealistic standards, losing their purpose and living in a connected world, yet feeling more alone than ever. Now, I call it the woke agenda, but really it's just the rise of being woke. This has had a polarizing effect. So I understand that while intending to address societal imbalance, it has left men feeling vilified, misunderstood, and emasculated. Terms like toxic masculinity have become mainstream, questioning masculine traits like leadership, assertiveness, and strength. This has suppressed men's instinct to protect, provide, compete, leading them to question their identity and feel that simply being a man is wrong, where it isn't. We now have a generation of young men who fear expressing themselves or engaging in debate, worried they'll be labelled misogynistic, privileged, or far right when they're simply expressing their experience and instincts, something which has helped us survive for a millennia. The fluidity of gender roles can be empowering for some and deeply unsettling for others. The traditional male roles, provider and protector, are increasingly questioned, leaving men unsure of their place in society and creating a growing sense of alienation. And we need to do something about this because this just isn't right. Combining this pressure with the rise of being woke creates a perfect storm for men's health. The constant pressure to conform to unrealistic ideas